Oh, welcome everybody back to another episode of the Grub Buds. Of course, I'm your host of the most streaming Sea Machine, Stan. As always, I'm joined by the Ho.
Meep.
Oh, named Joe Booty Boy Booty. And notice the throatus you haven't shaved since last week is the Z.
Correct. I'm lazy.
No.
I need to shave my face though. This shit's getting fucking out of hand.
Yeah.
Unkempt.
But welcome everybody into Grub Buds. Buenas noches, muchachos.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
Everyone's
as of recording
favorite,
this.
not Independence Day. All right, we're not your average white guys with a podcast. We know it's not Mexican Independence Day. It is celebrating the victory in the Battle of Puebla, where
that's right.
yes, where the Mexicans were outnumbered it's like 4-1, 5-1 by the French, some like fucking crazy statistic, and they ended up winning that battle. So
And listen, we're always down to help celebrate a victory against the French.
absolutely,
For sure.
for
yes.
sure.
Yes. But welcome everybody, and today we are eating a local spot, Tacos Borrachos. A newer spot opened up in, I'm going to pull up their contact information just so everybody can see it. It pulled up in Overland Park. It's over there located on 87th Street near the neighborhood. Pretty close to the set, which is nice. So we're, again.
Oh, wait, this is the place we can see from Joe's backyard, right?
Yeah, right. Just start knocking on doors and you'll be able to dox us eventually.
Eventually you get there.
If you see these tacos and you really like them, definitely go hit them up. They're here. They're there. I think it's like Tacos Borrachos. It's like Borrachos, Borrachos, and in Overland Park. So if you just Google that, you'll be able to pull them up. And there you go.
Not gonna lie, I typed in tacos bar and then it was like, "Is this what you want?" And I was like, "Thank you." I did not know how to spell the rest of that.
That's the one. Yes. So
That's it.
If this stuff looks good, do go hit them up. Today we're eating 5 different kinds of taco meats. Those different meats are
We'll say proteins.
proteins. Yes, let's just call them proteins. Let's call them what they are.
No spoilers.
Proteins. Yes.
Proteins.
Well, besides the spoilers that we've posted up here, we are trying 5 different kinds of tacos. We have
no.
the. I was practicing this before the show. I want to get it right. Birria
Yep.
tacos. Boom. I nailed it. Y'all mind if a white boy speaks a little Espanol today? We've got chicken tenga taco, bang bang shrimp taco, El Pastor, and a mushroom taco.
So is the al pastor pork, I assume?
Yes, El Pastor is always pork, pretty much.
The Chipotle did chicken al pastor.
Yeah,
Al pastor is like the
I
preparation
guess it's
style,
the
believe.
style, but I
Yeah.
feel like normally El Pastor is pork.
Correct.
I would say typically. I want to say like Pastor. feels like-
Here, I was gonna say,
We have the technology.
Yeah, how about we just use the supercomputers in our pockets?
Yeah, you got this.
Well, I guess it's probably not, but who's Googling it?
He's got it.
Joe's Googling it. All right.
The person who never put a
Break it
supercomputer
down.
away.
Break it down for El Pastor first, Joe.
Traditional Mexican dish of marinated pork cooked on a vertical rotisserie. That's the ones where you see them
so
in
it's
like
probably
where it's
rotisserie.
like spinning and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called trompo, and served in tortillas.
Called Trumpo, where
So-
you can get the best taco salad bowls at Trump
The name
Tower.
translates to shepherd style and refers to the
He
cooking
loves his
method.
fans. 9 years ago, by the way. I saw that post. But he. So I imagine if to avoid confusion, Chipotle just didn't call it chicken al trompa. Trompa. Trompa?
Well, because they
Trompa.
didn't actually cook it on a spit and shave it for you.
Right. Yeah.
Because
So I guess they didn't even do that.
Because technically, what you might not know is that when they put those up there, it only cooks the outer however much,
Right.
and then as they cut it off, exposes the next layer, and then it gets cooked by the whatever. So
It's the
the
same way they cook gyros and
Shawarma.
shawarma. Yeah, I was like, what's the other one? Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to see if there was something in here where
we
it
know
says
Paul.
like it can be other meats.
Big food guys here on the
but-
food podcast.
Yeah, so El Pastor is our pork, and we have mushroom as well for the vegetarian. I think those are the 5 ones that we have. By the way, Joe said the 4. He said just get the 4 meats: mushroom taco, mushroom, chicken, fish, and
No, I said shrimp.
you said it was
Yeah.
mushroom, fish,
Pork, chicken, shrimp, mushroom.
Yeah, and I was like, yes, the 4 real meats.
I wasn't saying the.
It'll be
four
a
meats.
cold
I was
day in
saying,
hell
like, the
before I
4
recognize beef.
Yeah.
I didn't immediately. The only thing that I saw in there that was beef was tongue, and I was like, I'm not suggesting that. I'm not going there today.
I did go for beef. Yeah, we could have gone. I think it's lengua is tongue. We could have gone that, but instead we went birria because
Coward.
yeah, essentially they did have carne asada. I mean, that's also beef. But all right, so
The asada is literally carnade. No. Again, it depends.
well, I think isn't it carne something else if it's pork?
Carne literally just means meat.
Yeah, carne is meat, and then asada is like the spices or how you once again.
It's the
how you cook
it's
it.
usually in reference to like the shit that goes on top of it.
Fair. But carne asada, typically steak. I will say.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the to-go boxes. We're going to pull it out in whatever order is on top. So,
See, so
you guys itching to get up?
See. Well, here's the funny thing.
Well, because yesterday was May the 4th, so
we ordered 5 tacos, and there's 3 boxes in there. So you're gonna pull out a bunch of tacos.
no, it makes perfect sense. We got 2 2-packs, right, and then 1 4-pack. So one of them is a 4-pack, and then they put 2 in each one.
You know what? He's probably on it.
I mean, yeah, I was realizing that as well. Are they actually tiny?
Okay. No, they are.
Okay. I was going to be like, oh no.
These actually look. Sorry.
How about you show it?
Sorry, I made a face to which the camera cannot see, but I was making a face because these look insane. These look incredible.
Show the camera.
Yes, I'm
They
show
the people need to know, Truman.
We can
Who
talk.
asked for your goddamn opinions?
There's 2 more of us that can talk into the microphone. There's only one of you that can show the camera. Maybe you should turn off the green screen for that lettuce.
It's showing up pretty green. Yeah. Pretty screen.
So, bang bang shrimp.
Bang bang shrimp.
And then
On your
then the
guys'
mushroom.
right, and the mushroom and the smushies. I bet.
The mushy rooms.
Right.
She got me. She got me. Bang bang. She got me.
I mean, look at. I mean, those are going to be insane.
Hard to separate.
Yes, that is true.
If there's anything I've learned about street style tacos like this, they're gonna be hard to separate.
That's what I was a little worried about. But
I was like, I know you were talking about cost and all that for this episode, but I was like, damn, this almost makes it.
yeah,
feel like
I
we should've-
won. Yeah, nice catch. Secondly, I like as soon as I sent that text, I was like, I didn't mean it like that because I was like, wow, we're really splitting tacos, and I was like, I didn't mean it as in like a fucking. It smells like broken here.
Oh no, I also didn't take it that way at all. But I was also just like, I was in my head going like, okay, how easy is it gonna be to split these up? B, is that gonna be too much food? Am I gonna be stuffed? Am I gonna be hungry? What's gonna go on here?
That was the other side of it. I was like, I don't know if I want to eat 5
tacos.
Especially seeing these tacos now, I'm much more comfortable eating 2.5,
3.
3. Yeah, you're gonna eat 3.
Because that's typically your like food truck, like these. You'll get tacos these size, but then there's 3 of them, and then that's what you get.
So what is this the mushroom one I got then? I assume.
Yep, you've picked up. No, that's shrimp.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that sauce on top is shrimp, right?
I mean, this is what fell out of it.
Okay, that's I believe going to be El Pastor.
Okay.
So you were just
Or
wrong.
you know what? Fuck, I don't know.
How about we eat these 2?
Not birria.
How about we eat the
It's
2
not
that are
birria,
together?
yes.
Either chicken or pork.
Yeah,
But it's not much.
I'm leaning pork.
I think I'm leaning pork as well.
So is the plan
Yeah.
to cut the second one and then
Yeah,
somebody
I
gets a
think
full
so.
taco?
Yeah, I'll say
Somehow.
I want full mushroom, obviously.
Right. So
So-
the other one's mushroom.
Oh, look at that. My dryer's done.
Crazy. Okay, this one feels like good to have. So who wants to have this with me?
I don't care.
I'll make you do it just because you're next to the cutting board. So I'll have a full of whatever this is going to be. Okay.
But that looks like fucking chicken, dude. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
The issue is they're both white meats, right?
Oh, you got it. Okay, I hold you.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, now I'm thinking it's chicken.
Yeah, I had another piece that fell out that looked pretty distinctly chicken. All right, and then
Whatever it is, I will say, fucking delicious. I just figured it was shrimp, going to be shrimp, because I saw the sauce, and it was like supposed to be like bang bang shrimp. So I figured that's what the sauce was on top. Is this chicken? Okay, that's what I thought. And then I also, because the other one is, I'm pretty sure those are the mushroom. So I figured they wouldn't put the vegetarian one in. I was like, if you had to put them in with any of them, put them in with the shrimp. You know?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have a sister who's a pescatarian, so she would have shrimp and mushroom, but not chicken or beef. Joe, you want to sit back and tell everybody what you're going through? All right. So this is the chicken. The chicken tenga.
Chicken has like a crust on it. It's like nice and like like charred. It's fucking insane.
Very earthy spice palette.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I fucking with it heavy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Another local spot. A banger. You can tell because there's no words.
Yeah.
We're not saying anything.
Always
Well,
when we
A,
have the actually good
I was
shit.
gonna say there's a little column A and a little column B of we're hungry and it's good, mostly good, but we're also hungry.
I had a whole Reese's Cup Big Cup for the show, so I'm feeling great.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, never mind. Me and Vincent are hungry.
They're so not good. But I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. But when I took that bite and saw how fucking like plastic the jelly inside looked, I was like, brother, what the fuck?
Yeah, was not expecting to get a jelly pull out of that.
You'll see those on TikTok. Or the YouTube where you're watching this. Speaking of, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, if you want to help support the show, patreon.com/showmedisaster. Shout out Joe, Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Ozzy, Aaron. Mailbox City now opening the irons.
Aaron twice.
Did I say Aaron twice again?
You did.
I always
Also,
think I
fucking only one time I'm going to do this. Shout out! I launched a new podcast on Thursday. It's called Softlock Cafe. It's with my friends on the East Coast. This is my oath is the co-host, and then we have super producer Yegog. He also makes an appearance in the episode because he fucking stops the show to call me an idiot because I was telling lies. So if I could go check it out, Softlock Cafe. Softlock is one word. Cafe. We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, all the places. Go check us out.
Soft lock, one word, cafe, second word.
Yes.
But if you're on TikTok, it's all one word.
No. The more we know. Oh yeah, I guess that's work
Yeah,
like
right,
that.
right.
But yeah, it was cool. A little bit of tech and gaming news. A little bit of we both work in education, so we teach each other like a lesson at the end, and then just it's two white guys with a podcast. I don't know what you want from us.
Well, another one.
Another one. Woo! Just what the world needed.
Ban podcast mics. Add tariffs onto podcast mics. I've been saying it.
What did you guys teach each other in your first episode?
I talked about the fact that there's 1.4 billion pounds of cheese underneath Springfield, Missouri.
Lovely.
Spoiler.
Ye old government cheese.
The old government cheese.
Wow.
Those are so fucking good.
Yeah, that was a guess. Chicken, good amount of spice on it.
And if I remember correctly, you said, did it matter which one you got, or were they all $4 a taco?
They were all, yeah, it was like they varied from $3.25 to $4 essentially. And like the birria is $14 for the four.
For a
So
4-pack, which is fairly common.
yeah.
I think food trucks in the area average about $10 for 3 plates, 3 tacos.
Yeah, I can tell you, you could have 3 tacos for $12 here, and be pretty full. I'm gonna imagine. I think you're gonna see us be pretty stuffed here after not too long. Well,
Them be stuff.
everybody else.
I eat an inordinate amount of food for no reason.
Yeah, we're just gonna have 4 tacos. I did the math by the way. Right. Well, okay. So hold on. I'll have 1, then half. I'll have 2.5 tacos, and then so we're all gonna have 3.5 tacos.
Well, because the 2 of us are gonna have 2
There's
full
5
ones.
tacos.
Yeah, 2 of us are gonna have 2 full
There's
ones.
5 total items.
Right.
And the birria is a 4-pack.
Right. So we're all gonna have a full taco of that.
Yeah.
Each one of us is gonna have a full one, and somebody's gonna have 2 full ones. So 2 of us, yes, like you said.
Oh no!
3.5.
If someone
gonna
wants
have
to force
4
it on me,
tacos.
like if anyone volunteer, they want it, go for it. But if you guys are like, I don't want a full one, I will bear that cross.
We'll see how it goes.
And I'll take the shrimp.
Let's rate this one
Full
before we
shrimp. I'll take
go.
a full shrimp.
Okay.
Let's rate this one before we get too deep into it. Obviously, you're gonna have a full mushroom.
Yep. I'll say, and then it comes down to the pork, I guess, on
And then while we're at
if
it,
you're feeling a full one, or I guess if either of you are feeling a full one.
I know this is kind of our first foray into local food, like local good food places, and I feel like
It's
I
not,
brought
but
it up.
okay.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
in this new season of like, okay, hey, we don't have to always do new fast food all the time. We can just kind of explore places and we have done it in the past, but
Yeah.
this is kind of our taking another interest in it. For that list, I feel like I brought it before, but Sheridan's Unforked,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
fantastic tacos,
Okay.
and concretes.
I feel like we talked about it last year because whenever we did no, it wasn't last year. We did Mexican or Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yep.
Was that September?
November.
November? I feel like you talked about Sheridan's Unforked on that one too. But it's good. It looks good. All the food I've seen from it is good.
I was like, and then the last time we did a local place like this was Bay Boys, which means next week catch us in the new studio.
Yeah, right. We're moving. You know what? The lease is almost up. It's about time to re-up our lease. You know, it is May.
Because I need to talk to my landlords about getting a 6-month on mine because I want to move in December.
Oh, fair enough. So something I do want to remind before we get too deep into this also is that when we do local spots, sometimes we've talked about this on this show is that the rating scale is not always even. So let's say last week, what do we have last week?
For $1, name a woman. No, it was not. What did we do? It was not. Oh, Arby's.
Arby's, yes. So we had the Arby's brisket sandwich. If we gave that a 75, and if we would have given the Arby's brisket sandwich a 92, and we sit here and eat these and are like, this is about a 91. I do not want you to think that we are telling you that Arby's is better than this. Sometimes it's not a completely even scale. I think we've done a fairly good job about that. Like, I don't think we rate anything too high, but I want to say, like, I could be incredibly hungover and eat a Five Guys burger, and I the next day would say, yeah, I would give that Five Guys burger a 97.
Yeah.
And then I'd have the most perfect steak I've ever had from Capitol Grill or 801 Chop House, and it'd be a 98. And I'm not like, it could go either way on whatever day, you know?
It's the same scale. There are different categories.
Right.
That being said, fucking hit me with a 90 on these, dude. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, what a great starting point. It's
85.
85? I would say it's a little drier, but it is drier, but for a good reason, where it's got a little bit of char on it, which is nice too.
So then it does have there was a little bit of sauce on top, which is also nice.
And I imagine if you're like at the place,
you would
if
have
you're
like
eating
salsas
inside,
or whatever.
You'd have a salsa bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm dunking in salsa. So,
and if it wasn't Cinco de Mayo, we should have filmed on site. But they're going to be so fucking busy today.
Yeah, probably.
Godspeed to the people that work there.
How was it in there? Hopefully busy.
There were 3 other dudes waiting for their orders. Otherwise, nobody.
No one was like
picking
sitting
it up at 6 o'clock before the rush. Fairly small place too. It's one of those where I wouldn't go, let's go eat at the place. That's one of those that feels like a take and go, just because it's in a strip mall.
Yeah, because there's like 4 or 5 tables, and you're like,
Oh, gotcha.
Like odds are slim.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
But for me, just because it was a little dry, I'm going to start here at like an 87. I thought it was very good, but I think there's room to grow here.
I do as well,
That's
but
also
I would
what I'm
say
programming
chicken is one of my
hopefully.
favorites for sure. So
yeah.
that's why I'm like, I don't see it going much higher, but I see it could go higher.
I like a good shrimp taco if that's indeed what is next.
That is not what is next. It is the mushroom. It was easy to identify. I'm pretty sure that's mushroom. I'd put a significant amount of. I put another round of tacos on it. Honestly, that's mushroom.
Load you to that. Vincent, what is it?
I don't know. We'll see.
Does it look like, that looks like mushroom.
Well, you took a whole one, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay. I guess you're the cutter today. So the mushroom taco, we showed you both.
It looks like it has seasoning on it because I went to Joe's with a couple of coworkers. We were going to watch a movie and we're like, oh, we should go to Joe's. I got the mushroom Z-Man. Highly disappointed.
Really?
That shit had not been near a smoker.
Oh, yeah.
Like they literally just like sauteed mushrooms in a pan and then threw it on a sandwich and said, here you go. Which like, I get it. You know, you're a fucking barbecue restaurant. You're not exactly trying to cater to the vegetarians. But like, fucking throw me a bone, dude. Throw some of the rub in that bitch.
I mean, that's the thing about mushrooms, though. I've hated mushrooms growing up. And that's, my dad hated mushrooms. So that's a learned trait, you know. It's
Same.
Passing the trauma on in the family. No.
It's me. Same thing. I've had to overcome it. That's like when I became vegetarian, like tomatoes I'm still fucking trying my best. But mushrooms, I did not like. And I've like forced myself to have to get over it.
I'm all right on mushrooms now. I would not add them to any dish. I'm not going to order like the fried mushrooms. But like I'll eat a fried mushroom or whatever.
But you're eating a Salisbury steak and it comes with mushroom gravy. You're like, you're not mad about it.
Yeah, right. And that's like what I will say about mushrooms is that they do soak up a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So it's frustrating like that it's like why wouldn't you season it? Why wouldn't you smoke it? Because if anything's going to hold smoke flavor really well and rub flavor really well, it's probably mushrooms, honestly. Yeah. But maybe Joe's knows something that we don't know.
I guess. I don't. But I just added a fuck ton of sauce. I was like, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so let's get into the mushroom taco here.
I might be missing it, but it tastes just like mushrooms that were sauteed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of seasoning, but yeah, definitely not as well seasoned as the chicken ones were.
Yeah, I'm a little. I mean, I think it's a great vegetarian option. compared to what some other.
Having one.
Although I would say Mexican places, just because they have a lot of, in America, they offer a lot of cheesy options that it's not a terrible spot for vegetarians because normally you get a cheese quesadilla, or you get some chips of queso, chips of guac, chips of salsa.
Well, like usually beans is a good substitute as well, but you have to like watch it. Like refried beans are usually like just straight in animal fat, and so depending on how vegetarian you want to be about it.
But well, it's still good, but yeah, I'm not sure it stands
It
out.
leaned heavily on mushroom flavor.
Yeah, and which means that it doesn't really stand out as much either, is that it does kind of just get lost. That you could almost just call this like a veggie taco. It doesn't feel like the star that it feels like the star, but it feels like a star in an ensemble cast. It doesn't feel like the star with cast around.
Yeah. You're talking about Marvel's The Defenders instead of Daredevil.
Yeah, right. The Defenders, Thunderbolts.
Defenders was
I
the
meant
like
Defenders,
Netflix.
the
Oh, the
Netflix
fucking-
one that actually had Daredevil. in
Okay,
it.
listen. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess sure. Yeah. Still
Speaking of,
good.
though, Thunderbolt's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Thunderbolts was gas.
Yeah, that was just crazy to me. Fucking the trailers I saw, that shit looked fucking ass. And then I fucking see the reviews, fucking like 95 audience score, like 80 plus critic score. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it is gas. Unfortunately, they're doing kind of a big spoiler for the ad campaign, which is kind of annoying. I'm not going to point it out, so that way.
I mean, I've seen the trailers, so
No, it's not in the. It's now like they started advertising it as something else today.
yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, which I had spoiled before the movie, and I tell you, it doesn't really spoil the movie. It spoils like the last line of the
yeah.
movie.
Is this like? Is this supposed to be like a retcon or?
Right. Oh, my dad. Sorry, I just realized. My dad commented, said, "Why do you blame me because you hate mushrooms? Your mom loves mushrooms. P.S. She loves the portobello Z-Man because it's smoked." Sounds like Vincent is hitting the bong a little too often. Wow.
I have literally never smoked weed once in my life.
Maybe you had something wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you just don't know
These
what
are probably the
smoke
kids that
really
always come
is.
up. Let's ban this guy. Steve
Yeah,
Nolan,
it's
come
like,
on.
yeah. Wow, nice fake name. How old is this
Yeah.
account?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how long has that account existed?
Also, my dad does hate mushrooms, to be fair, but my mom does love mushrooms. But I don't know. I was also a child.
But Truman also hates women, so
I didn't love vegetables growing up. Mushroom taco. As far as rating it goes, I just wanted a little bit more from it.
For sure.
I'd still say it's pretty good. I'm gonna put this right at a 78, I think, which is maybe even a little tough on it.
Oh no, I plan on being harsh.
I also plan on being worse on it.
Okay, sure.
It's a taco 70.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I was gonna go 60. Like there's, I don't know. I feel like there's so much more room that you could go with spices and whatnot into it.
Joe, you know what? Actually,
This is also a different scale than fast food.
I feel like I
here,
could give it a 77. Yeah, probably.
I hate you.
it was
Thank
still
you.
nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a taco. It's a little disappointing.
72.
Yeah. So, let me.
It's a taco.
I don't want to.
70. The proper score.
I
For
don't want to
Itza.
dwell on it. I'll get the next round of tacos. Let's see what's up.
Yep. I hope. I trust in our ability to be able to tell pork and shrimp apart.
As long as this isn't birria and it's 4 of the same thing,
Well, yeah, that's the
because
thing.
we should probably hold that for last.
That should.
Which probably is the one on the bottom.
Yeah, I think I can tell which one's which. All right.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. Which
So he's hoping he can tell which one's which. We assume we have pork on one side
pork?
and then shrimp, presumably.
What we assume is shrimp.
It would be crazy if they did 2 of the birria in that, and then they're gonna do 2 in the next one.
Which one we eating? I guess Vincent, you're picking.
I assume they're going to give us a little dippy dip.
Yeah.
On the
I would also assume that.
Yeah, because normally there's like
That is literally what birria is like
au
about. Is
jus,
the dip.
yeah. There's normally like
Do either of you want a full pork? I guess is what this comes down to.
I don't care.
I don't need a full one for the pork. Joe's having a full shrimp. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, I know. Do you need a second full one? Do you feel?
I will go ahead and I will eat a second of. I will eat a full pork if that's what it comes down to.
Well, because that's what it's basically. If neither of you want it, I'm doing it. But if you want it, take it.
I mean, I'll take it. It sounds good.
Okay.
All right, you
I
take
mean,
it.
there's also going to be an extra birria for somebody.
Yes.
It's a 4-pack.
I'm always trying to
you,
eat
Father.
this. Oh gosh.
And these look a lot more like traditional street tacos, where it literally just has onion, a little cilantro on top, no extra toppings.
I will say that has been the most interesting is that they've all been topped with a little bit of something different.
Yeah, they
in
do
that
have.
one.
There's variations in the toppings.
The
Yeah, whereas
mushroom
this
and
one
the
is
shrimp
literally-
look to have the same toppings. The chicken had a sauce, which I think is an homage that they know that it's a little drier than the other one. This pork, which I hope means a good sign for the pork, is that it is just straight.
This is literally onions, cilantro, and the pork. No sauce.
Oh my god! Sorry, I threw my bowl on the ground.
He's done it.
Luckily, there's nothing in it, but man.
Bowls on the ground. Bowls on the ground.
We're talking about my bowls on the ground.
Oop. Did I? Oop.
And
No.
fucking, he sat on his bowls.
I said on my balls.
Fuck.
All right.
Which one do you want? Left or right?
Trim and bowl in.
What?
Bowl in.
Right there. Right there. Whatever.
Just that one?
Yeah, that one's fine.
No, fuck you. Get the big one.
What? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. I was like, I don't care. Okay. El Pastor. Oh.
This is also a different tortilla. The others felt more like flour. This one definitely feels like corn.
Interesting. I feel like shrimp has a lot of flour tortillas normally. I don't know why. That's just my feelings on that.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's a very white thing to do shrimp tacos anyway.
Fair. I love fish tacos. Like, that's the best part. I love fish.
That's your favorite part about Long John Silver's getting the fish taco.
Yeah, well, that's the best part about Lent is that there's a lot more fish taco options around. A lot more fish options in general, and I like fish. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You can taste a little bit of pineapple, as El Pastor typically has a little bit of pineapple on it.
The Al Pasture.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? I've got a little piece of pineapple right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Slurp that up. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Again, maybe a little drier. Could use a little bit of salsa. But that pork's cooked really well.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. Street tacos are just so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to decide
Especially in Kansas City.
I'm trying to decide if I would rather have salsa or like a nice like avocado lime crema or something on
Yeah,
top.
I was thinking a crema.
Like,
I'm always down for a crema too. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Ooh.
Well, like the chicken, I feel like the you want like the runny more acidic. Like I feel like that would complement it better. But this, I feel like definitely a crema would serve it better.
that would kind of fuck, yeah.
and unfortunately, I quite literally have the Costco like avocado lime crema stuck in my head.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine.
In your head.
Sometimes it's about convenience, you know.
In your head.
Wow.
Crema.
See, here, since my dad was in the chat earlier, you know, I'll give him props. He probably introduced me to Al Pastor. You know, they probably was like, "You should try Al Pastor." It's like, oh, okay. And Al Pastor tacos were like the only street tacos I ate for a while. I don't just because I was like, wow, this shit fucks, and this shit is fucking fun.
This shit does fuck.
And this one fucks, by the way. Okay. Trying to think about what rating I'm looking to give it.
This is easy.
Give me a 94 on this. That was fucking gas and a half.
95, yeah. This is fantastic.
So man, fucking, I don't like. I like the chicken better.
Yeah, you said you're a bigger chicken person.
Yeah, but these still really fuck, and like it's very close. So yes, higher 88.
Oh,
67 equals 8, baby.
yeah. Oh, what? Sorry, I did not hit the delete button. I did hit the equal sign. That's what I realized.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was. Oh my god,
So
this
good.
is, man. Sometimes, listen, we eat a lot of slop on this show, and maybe it's because we should eat more. Does Vincent sing that Cranberry song every week? Probably.
Do I?
I don't.
I might.
It's sung it a couple times.
Which one? The in your head?
Yeah, zombie.
But
Fuck it, we're gonna counter. Have the editor put it in.
Maybe this is more of a sign of that we should just eat local more. We should stop fucking around with all this fast food bullshit.
Yeah.
Just start eating like, oh yeah, let's eat delicious food from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking, I keep getting the food. Here's the new food releases for the week in my fucking TikTok feed, and I just feel like I'm cooked. Like the fact that this is like actually what I'm getting, and like fucking, I'm doing work
Your
research.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, can't wait to try the fucking Arby's barbecue. That's how I learned about the Arby's. I was like, oh boy, fucking. So,
that being said, man, that was a great El Pastor taco. Shrimp,
shrimp.
some scrimp tacos here.
Scrimpies.
Another full one for Joe.
Another full taco. For
I just decided to
Joe.
back them, you know.
Must be nice.
Back to
Full
back.
taco for Joe.
Yep, shrimp confirmed. I've seen a shrimp.
Oh yeah.
See, that's the question.
Not
Is
the
that
surf and turf?
sometimes shrimp taco is a little lacking on the shrimp. You know what? Hot take. I know bigger shrimps are better shrimps, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'd almost rather you,
Smaller or better for
like,
tacos.
yeah, right, like, cook
Joe,
like
and fuck you. You're cutting one of these.
put like 15, put like 15 of those little tiny like baby shrimps. That they put in like
What's crazy is I'm pretty sure those are actually cheaper.
Smaller shrimp are usually cheaper.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially when you get them from like the grocery store and it's this is a 4-pound bag. Getting the grade A shrimp is expensivo.
yeah, but they're certainly less. It feels they're also a little worse, you know. That as well.
I mean, sure, but
You know, people are probably more mad
Bump
when
the
they.
mic.
We're the only people that are like, you know what, small shrimp.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with a small shrimp.
Also, we're gonna be finding.
Small shrimps can be plenty satisfying. Sometimes more so than big shrimp.
Yes, yeah. It's all about how you cook the shrimp. What I will say is we're gonna be finding fucking taco cubed vegetables in the couches for weeks. Like that from you.
also
All
this one is sauced.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh well. Okay, so
That's the bang bang.
yeah, that's right. This is bang bang shrimp taco, not just regular shrimp taco. Bang bang shrimp taco.
They bang and then they bang it again. It's fuck shrimp taco.
Oh.
But you never thought of that, did you? Liberal.
This is the old 2-night stand shrimp taco.
The what?
Yeah, it's not just one bang. It's or I guess it depends on how active of a night you're having. Could be a
Back in my
one-night
younger days, maybe
One
two.
night and a morning.
Maybe I could give you the bang bang. Not just bang
Yeah, I was like, this might be digging a little bit too deep, but
bang shrimp.
You're probably right.
only ever managed one at a time.
Well, you started when you were too old. This is, I mean, Joe's entire mouth is pretty sauced right now. Plenty of sauce on this one. No complaints about it being dry at all. Oh, man.
It bangs.
Wow. Joe's looking for napkins.
Yeah, I was say we do need a little nappy after that one.
Napkins.
I was like, generally, surprise, surprise.
Yeah. There's paper towels right here.
When things are overly, yeah, dude, he's got a fucking pile going on over here.
My tortilla fell apart.
Oh, really?
When things do get a little more saucy, you do lose a little bit of the flavor of the shrimp. But still, the sauce is quite good. Nice
Shrimp,
little-
another thing I had to learn to like.
Oh, I always love shrimp.
But that one's not.
That was like my
anybody's fault
fucking
besides
childlike palate, like fucking popcorn shrimp. It's like a fucking go-to.
mine. Well, so I like shrimp poppers, but the shrimp poppers don't taste. They taste mostly like breading. They were the little baby shrimps, you know.
I was like, where I'm still not at is like fucking like crawdads are like getting the shrimp that have the fucking or crayfish
Tails
sorry.
on 'em?
Yeah, and like having to like take the fucking like head off and then eat the shrimp. I'm not there yet. I don't do that shit. But
You know what is annoying?
See, and that's what I'm realizing is also a like learned, not inherited thing. Because my dad's side of the family on Christmas, every Christmas dinner ever is always a shrimp boil.
Interesting.
So since I can remember, I've been eating shrimp with the tails on it. So
well, the
What
tail
was it?
the tail
is
is
there
fine.
heads on it?
Oh no, not
Yeah,
heads.
the heads is what
That's
fucks
what
with
he's
me.
talking
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're talking like they're
Yeah, tail's fine.
they're not deveined now. They're just not
Yeah,
cleaned at
deveined.
all.
Deveined and deheaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is sometimes shrimp boil places will have. I'll always pay the extra $2 a pound or whatever it is at a seafood boil place for a deheaded, deveined shrimp.
Yep.
What really grinds my gears? Pasta that comes with shrimp tails on. What are we doing?
Yeah. Take
yeah.
the tails off before you cook it. Like because
Red Door Grill.
what happens is the tail traps in a lot of flavor as it's cooking, which is why you want to keep tails on usually. You get like
Really?
you tend to it overcooks faster because the like tails help with controlling the heat. Like you're not exposing the meat to the thing as much, so you can like cook it more precisely. And then like I said, it also traps in flavor, keeps the juice and stuff in. So you end up with worse shrimp when you detail it and cook it. But also like fucking come on.
Right.
But then also like they do that with butterfly shrimp and whatnot too, where it'll come out as an appetizer and it's breaded and fried to perfection, and then there's a stinking tail. I'm like, dude, I can't just.
Correct. It is not a vein.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also spoiler. Yeah.
It's
It's
their
a colon.
Yep, it's their intestinal tract. It's where the shrimp shit's at.
That's why if you ever take the tail off and there's a little bit of brown in there,
Oh, sorry. Let's rate
black.
these. Let's rate the shrimps.
Shrimps.
on.
Shrimp are bugs, as it turns out.
Shrimp what?
Shrimp are bugs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Or is it shrimps is bugs? What's the meme?
you're talking about the meme or like actual genealogy of shrimp.
Just the meme.
I don't know.
It's
the
either
meme.
shrimp are bugs or shrimps is bugs.
Tell me, a shrimp fried that rice?
I am telling you a shrimp
You're
fried this.
shrimply lying. You're shrimply wrong right now, bro.
Okay,
Get
calm
tracked.
down.
All right, Joe,
Ugh.
give me a rating.
Shrimps is bugs.
Man, this
Man,
this
I've
one
got-
was gas too.
I've got
I love
shrimp in
this.
my
This
teeth.
was awesome. Actually, it was a 92. I like this better than the chicken.
That's wild.
Sorry, flat 90. Sorry, I'm wrong.
flat 90 for Joe.
Flat 90.
Okay.
But he does like more than
Would love to fucking flip flop with you on this one. 85.
incredible.
Truman, was it an 87?
Trying to think where I'd put it. Trying to think if I like it more. I think it sucks because the chicken is so good.
That is so good.
The shrimp is not as good. The seasoning didn't come through on the shrimp as much, but the sauce was better. It was better. It wasn't as dry as the chicken. All of a sudden,
Correct. The one dripping in sauce was not that dry. Shockers.
and I'm a sauce guy. I'm gonna give this shrimp an 89.
See, that's what I was also realizing when I voted this one higher. I was like, oh, I am a saucy taco guy. Like, while I can appreciate a good, like, the chicken in the last one,
Right.
throw a good sauce on there.
I always like dipping my food in something, pouring a little something on top. If we ever make it big, and we're opening the Grub Buds restaurant,
There's
and-
going to be a
and
trio
cafe.
Yeah.
trio of sauces sold at Costco.
Yeah, you're gonna have the Truman sauce menu or something, or like the Truman menu that has everything comes with the sauce that you're supposed to pour on every bite or something. It's why I've taught you the claw technique,
claw
the
technique,
barbecue claw technique. Yes, absolutely.
We should. Have you ever eaten like actual dinner at Cooper's Hawk?
Yeah.
And their menu that has here's the number which pairs to that wine. We should do that, but sauces.
Sauce pairing menu, absolutely. All right.
Forget letting you buy wine or beer. It's just
Hopefully, the birria has.
beer. Yeah.
I was gonna say sauce, basically. Oh, there it is.
Is it a birria?
Yep.
It's a birria. Woogie woogie woogie.
Also, can I not count? Is that only 3 tacos?
No, that's 4.
Okay.
It's harder to see.
Honestly, I'm seeing half of Truman's ass and then one taco. So, oh, now I just see sauce.
Hey, you think the beer is gonna be cold?
Why?
Because it was that one time.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Yeah, and it looks like they sauced the tortillas in it too before they did it, which you're supposed to do as well.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to like pour it over it as you put them on the grill, and then give you more sauce with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look like they're gonna be ass. Just kidding.
Yeah, you know what? Just go ahead and give me your guys's.
Yeah,
I'll save you the trouble.
I'll try it for you. I'll let you know how it is.
Crazy. It's got Joe. What are you allergic to again?
Nothing.
Oh, it's got nothing in it.
Tons of nothing.
some grass and pollen.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's full of that shit.
So
ain't it?
loaded with grass and pollen.
I get fucked up with bug bites right now.
Yeah, so I am
Yeah.
gonna do a bite on its own and then
Yeah.
give a little dippy dip.
Bunch of cheese in there. So which makes it, I guess, quesadilla taco technically.
Well, no. Because quesadilla tacos is where it's like, it did like the Taco Bell like grilled cheese burrito thing where there's cheese on the outside, a little bit of cheese on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all just are we all down to accept that we all have each other's diseases at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, do I need to dip my unbitten one, or can I just be normal about this?
I don't know. That realization might dawn on our significant others at some point, but it's too far gone.
It's like in health class.
I'm pretty sure I swapped shit with you guys before I even met her, so you know.
It's like all the abstinence classes where they show you the videos where it's like, every person you have sex with, you're having sex with everybody they've had sex with before, except it's like your wives or partners, and it's like you're having sex with these guys. It's just a fucking Owen and us.
Yeah.
Getting a good dip.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you go before I get my second one.
You know I'm a slut for the sauce.
He's a fiend for the cream, like a Baskin Robbins.
We're all just gonna bypass Brooklyn Nine-Nine and the slut sauce.
Are you talking about slut?
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I have seen
No.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't
Scully and Hitchcock go to that wing place
know.
with the slut sauce.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. I'm
It
glad
was
Joe-
so wet. Yeah,
I'm-
he's
I'm
so
glad
far
Joe
from the
leaned
mic.
away from the mic.
Got it. He went.
You might have still been able to get the slurp.
Oh, I went with the slut.
God. Yep, get in there, Joe.
Always swallow the bite in my mouth first.
I'm definitely going to be coming back here.
Yeah. Next time we do a drinking episode, we get this instead of Costco pizza.
Oh, yeah. Just a couple orders. And
Honestly, yeah, Al
BBL.
Pastor. And yeah.
honestly,
There you go. All yours now.
Thanks, chef.
Now that I've scarred our audience,
I'll say I'll get one more dip.
and by that I mean Truman's dad.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, sir.
Hope he's got his headphones on. Hope he's not coming through the TV. The dogs. Dog's going crazy. Dog's like, what the fuck am I hearing? Mm-hmm. One last dip. One sip of the soup.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I want to just raw dog the soup.
There's another one of those, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Truman, you said you're good on another one?
Yeah, that's all you, buddy. I'm feeling plenty full, personally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. Kansas City has such good fucking Hispanic food, man. Whew. We need to find out, like, every, like, Central American countries, like, Independence Day or big holiday they celebrate.
Yeah.
So that way we can do, like, oh, it's El Salvadorian Heritage Month. Let's go get pupusas. And we're trying to, me and Tina have been hunting down a empanada place. We're going to try that.
There's a
We're gonna
truck
do the
out
whole
in
thing.
Gardner, I think.
An empanada place in Gardner?
Empanada.
They do.
I hardly know.
No, they do pupusas and empanadas. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Am I? Do I have the wrong idea of what an empanada is in my head?
I don't know. What do you think an empanada is? Kind of a tiny Mexican calzone,
I guess here. Let me see if I can find the food truck.
which I assume, actually, sorry, a tiny Argentinian calzone.
Should I base it off of the Taco Bell crispy chicken?
Yes, the crispanada is pretty
The
close to what an
crispanada?
empanada looks like.
New Century
Was it,
Garden.
Those pupusas in empanada seems interesting because one's Argentinian and one is El Salvadorian technically.
Well, it was.
Although I assume pupusas probably because El Salvador is like kind of small in that general realm where it might be like Nicaraguan might also have pupusas and
when we were in high school, one of the guys did empanadas for like a fundraiser for Relay, and it was so good. I bought so
yeah.
many.
who did that? First name?
Ashton.
Oh
Yeah. She was
El Salvadorian.
Yeah, she was gas.
Yeah.
Argentinian, but yes. I'm pretty sure.
No, he was El Salvadorian.
He's also right. Okay, well, there we go. That makes sense.
But he did pupusas or he did empanadas?
He did empanadas.
Interesting. So maybe empanadas are also El Salvadorian.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, it's so good. Joe's Googling. I'm just reveling in what I had. Vincent's having another one. Vincent, while you enjoy another one, I'm going to make you, since you're the only one eating, I'm going to make you rate it first.
Sure. I personally think the beef is a little tough.
Interesting.
I'm not, and I love having the shit takes on the show. I feel like this could do without the cheese. I feel like the cheese made it worse.
Interesting.
It could be because it's sad a little bit because like it's like kind of like all like congealed now.
Yeah, it is
like,
congealed.
I would say if it was warmer, it'd probably be a little bit better. But even then, like I don't know if it needs it, right? Like,
well, and it's funny because beef. This is, I think, a general thing of beefs that cook in a stew. I will say end up a little dry sometimes or tough sometimes, but everybody always gives them a pass. Like pot roast. Most pot roast are dry, but it's because you're eating it with the juice that we're like, nah, whatever, you know. And I think some birrias would fall into that realm as well, where it's like it's kind of dry if you eat it. If you weren't dipping it in the sauce every single time, you know, it is a little dry.
Yeah. And so I think this is, aside from the mushroom, the worst one that we've had of the meats for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah. But it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it is. I think it's the worst one we've had. So go ahead and give me a flat 80.
Flat 80. That was my guess.
Yeah.
I still think this is good. It does not pass the Al Pastor for me. I'm trying to think where I want to put it between the chicken and the shrimp. I'll put it right at. I think technically I'm going to agree with you that it is the worst of the proteins, but I'm going to put it at 86. I'm going to put it just below the chicken. Because again, a sauce for me, always doing a lot of work. It was still very good. I mean, I'm going to eat here, next week or whatever. I'm going to get this.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Joe, where are you at on it?
Man, fucking 2 Al
Are you still
Pastors, 2
Googling
chicken
about
tangos.
I was trying to find. I found another place, and I realized kind of also what I had in my head was a torta.
Oh, fuck yeah!
But I definitely
Tortas are good
remember.
stuff.
Fucking
That truck
love
didn't
a
have
torta.
pupusas, but there's definitely a truck that had pupusas, which is just like, essentially a Hispanic pita.
Yeah, so we had them on the fucking show.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't remember what the other thing they had was.
Right across the street from Tacos Borrachos is El Salvadorino, which is another El Salvadorian place, which is maybe some of the best pupusas in the city.
Oh, is the taco? Is it in the same strip as Beer Cave then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's literally right next to Beer Cave, yeah.
I know where it is all of a sudden.
And ABC Cafe, another fucking awesome place that we should probably do on the show.
Yeah.
Have some-
Do the entire dim sum menu.
Has some dim sums. Dim sum, son. Joe?
I'm agreeing with Vincent on this. Like, I don't know. Give it 78 instead.
Wow.
It is a little bit lower than me. Like I like the rest of them better,
Whoa.
but yeah.
But you still don't like... Yeah, you were a little tougher. You're a little tougher on everything. Which, you know what? You got to respect the integrity of this show.
Yeah, but I'm
That just because it's a local place, we won't rate it high.
Yeah.
Unless you're me. I have no integrity. I won't rate anything below
Yeah,
an
$5
85.
on a crisp handshake. Fucking Truman will give out the first Grub Buds 100.
Oh, yeah. I think I've stated that on the show. Yeah. First restaurant to sponsor us, Grub Bud 100 for you. Trust me. That's what we're saving it for, is to sell out.
Yeah.
I'm just a definite like. I love seafood. Where if I go to a sushi place, if I get any sushi at all, one of them will almost always have some tempura shrimp in it, just because I love the crunch and everything in there.
I'm honestly wondering what that they had a taco pescado, which is just
Fish,
yeah. Which I'm excited. I'm probably gonna try one of those myself. Honestly, I'm gonna try to get a little more salsa and stuff. I'm gonna try the guac, try the queso. I'm going back. They've got burritos, they got quesadillas, they got a lot of stuff. But we figured it'd be
Do they
better
have
if we
tortas?
just. That's a great question.
So we felt it was the best comparison to just do different meats of the same thing. Because you can't compare a chicken taco to a pork burrito. So for integrity's sake, we decided to do tacos.
No tortas. It does not seem. They have quesadillas. They have a fiesta bowl, which seems to be like a Chipotle bowl style.
Oh yeah.
They've got a burrito. They've got 8 different kinds of burritos. Snacks. They've got a loaded fries. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, choice of meat.
Are you finding a replacement now for Poncho's
No, nobody.
carne asada fries?
No, but it is an episode, ain't it?
It is an episode. Eh?
Compare the.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Yeah,
it just clicked for me too.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
At first, I was like, "Oh yeah, doing the carne asada fries from Poncho sounds gas." I was like, "Wait, comparing the fries? Holy shit!"
Yes, yes. Catch us in a month when we're eating eating food we want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm remembering all of a sudden that we have free will on this show, that we could just do the loaded fry episode. Yeah, the carne asada fry episode. Fuck yes. Okay.
And then I have a TikTok recipe for carne asada fries. Make our own. A third one in there.
Oh, fucking. I think there's like Aldo Alberto's. We could try that one too. That's a newer one that's popped up all around the city.
Yeah, I'll say there's one.
Or Filiberto's.
There's one pretty close.
There's also, I think there's a Filiberto's and an Aldo Alberto's. So.
I think Aldo Alberto's is one that opened up close to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those, I think popped up, overnight in, a bunch of spots. Because it also took over the old Steak and Shake on Shawnee Ridge Parkway. There's one down south. So. That being said, fucking go to Tacos Borrachos.
That being said, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Also, happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, shout out fighting off the French.
Yeah, fuck the French.
Yep. But yeah. The lowest item, sadly, the mushroom. Just didn't move the needle much, honestly.
Yeah.
The highest item, the Al Pastor. Man.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm not mad at it. I thought the chicken was best, but I'm not mad to see Al Pastor up top.
Mm-hmm. Second place, Bang Bang Shrimp. Just barely knocking out the Chicken Tenga birria. The worst of the meats, but still pretty good meats.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'm willing to say that just in general, birria, a little overhyped.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a social media sensation just because you can dip and it looks crazy because normally there's cheese on. Normally it's queso, queso birria where there's cheese on the outside.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe just a little overhyped.
I feel like there is still you could still do it on the inside. Like this, I think where it suffered from was there was a log of meat at the bottom of the taco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Honestly,
just
shred this shit more. I feel I could have added
Shred it
easy
more,
3 or 4 points just for shredding it more.
Spread it out in the taco itself.
Yeah. Very true. All very true. Either way, we appreciate you for being here. Making sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing on the YouTube. Comment your favorite Hispanic place in Kansas City. Restaurant.
Or Hispanic place in general if you're listening outside of Kansas City.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. No, if you're listening outside of Kansas City, Google a Hispanic place in Kansas City.
And then pick which one you think looks the best based on vibes.
Just pick one, yeah.
I will say I'm getting ponchos more and more on my social media, so that's nice.
Do they have the red plastic cups? Fire. If you look them up and they have the cups. Anything you see in memes about that kind of stuff, absolutely true.
Yeah, fair enough. Man.
Social medias, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Patrons over on patreon.com.
Oh, yeah, patrons. Patreon.com/HomeDisaster.
Check out Soft Lock Cafe, open every other Thursday.
That's right. Vincent promoting his podcast.
We've had enough of this nonsense.
Wait, hold on, wait. Another 2 White Guy podcast.
We've had enough of this nonsense.
Wait, one more. Another
a third
podcast.
Vincent podcast.
A third Vincent podcast.
We've had enough of this nonsense.
Another bald white guy podcast.
We've had enough of this
Same thing.
nonsense.
Nope, I got it.
I was waiting for the stop.